Finn throughout the sequel trilogy yelled out for Rey many times, but I feel like there's more to it than just simply poor writing. In this video, I explain why Finn is always yelling Rey. But before I continue on with the video, only about 29.5% of my viewers are subscribed to this channel. So if you do end up enjoying the video, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and if you don't enjoy the video, then obviously you do not need to subscribe. Anyway, let's continue on with the video. So yeah, Finn yelled out Rey a lot throughout the sequel trilogy, and while I think the writing could have been significantly better, I feel like the reasons why Finn is yelling out Rey is overlooked by a lot of people. Let's take a deep dive into Finn's character and why he may be so dependent on Rey. First, there are really two parts to this. There's the Finn in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, and then there's the Finn in The Rise of Skywalker. When you look at Finn in the first two films, the reason why he is so dependent on Rey is fairly obvious. Finn grew up a stormtrooper and he had no deep relationships with anyone. If you were to read some of the Star Wars books like this book, Star Wars Before the Awakening, you would learn that the First Order was really strict about stormtroopers not showing any individuality. Another thing the First Order did was they made sure all their stormtroopers would annihilate the like button to this video. Finn did have squad mates, sure, like that one guy, the traitor guy, FN2199, but he wasn't really close with any of them. When he meets Rey, she is really the first person who he builds any form of relationship with. When they're on Takodana, he even says as much when he tells Rey how he wanted to run away from the First Order, but no one had ever looked at him the way she had. So yeah, in the first two films, it's rather simple. The reason why Finn is yelling out for Rey is because he feels she is the only person who understands and cares for him. If my only friend that I ever knew was in danger, then yeah, I would probably be yelling for him or her too. But when it comes to the Rise of Skywalker, I feel that's where a lot of people miss the point. Finn isn't just yelling for Rey because she's the only friend he has. He's yelling for her because she's the only person he knows besides maybe Leia who has the Force. Finn is revealed to be Force sensitive in The Rise of Skywalker, and this probably scares him. He knows what happened to the son of Han Solo and Princess Leia. If he could turn to the dark side, then Finn could possibly too. And it's not just Finn being scared for himself. He's scared for Rey too. He understands somewhat the pull to the dark side, and he doesn't want Rey to go down that same path. He saw Rey use Force lightning and gave that little speech where she said she wanted to destroy Palpatine. These are traits of a Sith, and Finn doesn't want his closest friend to go down that path. This is why he felt he had to go to the Death Star when Rey was fighting Kylo. He understands that Rey is not in the best mental state right now, and he would do anything to make sure that she doesn't turn to the dark side. There are lines like this throughout the movie where it implies Finn's motivations, like when he tells Poe he understands what Rey is going through and that he needs to go after her. Finn isn't really so much dependent on her as he is concerned about her. I feel like more people should focus on that aspect of the character instead of making Finn just seem like a meme, as funny as it is. Now, I want to be clear, I don't think the writing for Finn in The Last Jedi or The Rise of Skywalker is all that good, but I also don't think he's the worst written character or anything. I just feel like there were a lot of missed opportunities for Finn. And this is why Finn is always yelling out for Rey. If you want to see some sequel trilogy defense videos, then here's a video on the comparisons between Luke in The Mandalorian and The Last Jedi, so go check that out. Or if you just want to see any Mandalorian content, here's a video on why I think the finale of Season 2 is one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars, so go check that out too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to unite the Claude Squad, and I'll see you guys next time.